We only ever truly have the present moment. But so many of us spend our days living somewhere else in our minds. We replay the past or we fast forward into the possible future, and regret is one of the biggest reasons why. Regret can take so many shapes. It might be the opportunity that you didn't take, or the risk that you were too scared to say yes to, or the words that you never found the courage to say to someone that you really cared about. Sometimes regret is when you've hurt someone else, or you've made the wrong decision, and you wish more than anything that you can go back and rewrite that moment. And when that happens, we replay it, right? Carrying it with us much longer than we ever meant to. We watch the same scene on loop in our minds as if punishing ourselves long enough might somehow change the ending. But of course it can't, it doesn't. All it really does is keep us stuck in a story that has already happened. The ego loves regret because it gives it something to chew on, something to analyze, to relive over and over again, while the present moment quietly passes us by. And when regret sinks deep enough into the subconscious mind, the ego has found a steady source of fuel, a reliable way to keep you replaying the same moment again and again and again. And the thing is, you may not even notice it happening, but in those moments, the ego is fully activated. It's fully fed and has a tight grip on the steering wheel, while the present moment feels like it's just drifting farther and farther away. But regret doesn't have to be this life sentence. You can loosen the ego's grip because the power of the present moment is always within reach. Don't let the suffering that comes with regret be for nothing. If you can, try to learn from it. Reflect gently on what happened, look at the options that you had, the choices that you made, and the lessons hidden inside the moments that still haunt you. I have carried regrets too, and some of them have stayed with me much longer than I'd actually care to admit, definitely longer than they ever needed to. Regret can become an invitation to grow and to evolve, but only if it leads to understanding rather than self-punishment. And once you learn that what you can from it, once the regret stops guiding you, and instead it starts draining from you, and it turns into shame or constant self-criticism, that's your sign that it no longer serves you. And that's when it's time to just let it go, release it gently, and to return to the only place you can ever truly live, which is the present moment. Because those minutes spent worrying slowly turn into hours, then weeks, then years, and all that time could be spent noticing this very moment, right? The one that's available to you right now. So if you're carrying something heavy from your past, I hope you can remember this. This is my take home. You are allowed to grow beyond the choices you once made. You're allowed to forgive the version of you who didn't know what you know today. Regret may visit from time to time, right? But it doesn't have to move in with you permanently. So if you'd like to share, what regret are you ready to loosen your grip on? If you'd like to better understand what I mean when I talk about the ego, I've made a video about it, which you might be interested in checking out next. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.